Hi, I'm Darlene and this is Heartfelt Crochets. In today's video, I am going to share with you 12 sunflower granny square project ideas. 6 of them are free and 6 of them have paid patterns. And I'll go ahead and I'll leave the links to every one of them in the description box below. So, the first category is Afghans, and there's only 2. To my surprise, there was actually only like 3 categories of sunflower granny squares. I could hardly find anything. I was really surprised. I'm sure there's some that have been made, but they're just not out there for me to find. So the first one is Afghans, and I have 2 that I want to share with you. The first one is free, and I think this is so pretty. This one is made by MJ's Off the Hook Designs, and it is just 3 basic colors: brown, yellow, and then white or a cream color. And it's just a whole bunch of squares, just crocheted together. Doesn't look like there's anything fancy about it, with a really nice border. And then second, this one is a little fancier, and this one is paid. This one only costs $4.99 though for the pattern. And I found this on Etsy, and this one is put out by Candy Yarn Shop. This one's really pretty. It has more of a raised flower, it looks like, with leaves. Very pretty. I really like that one. So now we're moving on to bags. This first bag is very similar to one that I have made for granny squares, but just not in sunflower granny squares. And this one is a free pattern, and it is put out by Crochet 365 Knit 2. Then I love this second bag. I am for sure going to crochet this second bag. It is so beautiful. It's a tote bag, and it looks to have perhaps a total of 12 of the sunflower granny squares. I am not sure what the bottom, I would assume that the bottom is all single crochets, just like the top. And this looks so simple. This one is a paid pattern. Found it on Etsy, $3 for the pattern, very affordable. And you know, I mean, come on. Between the yarn and the pattern and then making it, you would still probably pay less than what you would pay if you were to buy the purse. And this tote bag was put out by Amigurumi Patterns Shop. I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but just click on the link and it'll take you over to it. Then we have this over-the-shoulder bag. It is just a small bag, and it looks to have a little pocket in the front, probably just big enough for like your phones, a set of keys, maybe a lip gloss, and a wallet, and then perhaps you can just put your phone in the front. It's a cute bag. And this one is a paid pattern, and it's $5. And it's put out by Thread Electica. Okay, now, next we are moving on up to the head. And this is a really cute bandana, and I absolutely love the ties. When you go on over to Etsy to look at this, you will see her wearing it in her display photos, and it is a very nice looking, beautiful bandana. And her pattern she is selling for $2.74, and is put out by Bloom and Stitch. And she spells Stitch S-T-I-C-H, so Bloom and Stitch. The next one is a free pattern, and it is a bucket hat. This one looks very basic, but yet very cute. And this one is put out by Lisa Arch Crochet. Last but not least, in the category of hats, is this adorable winter beanie. This one is perfect to keep your head and your ears nice and warm. It has an adorable pom-pom that you can add to it. This is an Etsy pattern for $5. And this one's put out by Be Unique. Okay, so I see what she's doing. Be Unique, but yet she spells it B-E for B, E-W-E-U, and then N-I-Q-U-E, all one word, Be Unique. That's pretty creative. Okay, so again, click on the link and it'll bring you right over so that you don't have to try to remember the name or how to spell it. Now we are in the category of sweaters. And this first one, I absolutely love. It is so pretty and would go with so many things. And believe it or not, for a sweater pattern, she originally charges $2, but up until August 4th, this pattern is on sale for $1. And it is put out by My Crochet Bundle. This next one is a very short-waisted cardigan. Also very pretty. Has a lower V-neck with just a few buttons. And this one is a free pattern. And it is put out by Lisa Arch Crochet. One more cardigan. This one is a hooded cardigan, and it looks to be quite long. It looks like it goes past the hips and perhaps even down maybe mid-thigh. And this is also a free pattern, and it's put out again by Crochet 365 Knit 2. She has some beautiful patterns that are free. And then last but not least, I had said 3 categories, and this is a category of its own, but this is a pair of fingerless gloves. And these come in really, really handy if you're working in a cold environment and you really need the use of your fingers and thumb, but yet you want to keep your hands as warm as you can because like I said, you work in a cold environment. These fingerless gloves can really come in handy, and this is also a free pattern. And this is put out by The Caffeinated Snail. So there you have it. There are the 12 project ideas. Please comment below and let me decide. Let me know which one you decided that you are going to try and crochet. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Comment below, let me know. And until next time, bye.